Everybody. Welcome, welcome. If you haven't been here before, my name is Ace, and this is my channel where I talk about things. Let's just dive right into it. It's going to be a little bit different today. I'm not going to read from the book um, because you'll see why in just a minute. But what I do want to talk about is for those of you who don't know, I got a new job last week. Last Friday was the end of my second week. It's still not the best. There's a lot of things that need to be worked on there. A lot of things that she's doing that aren't legal. I'm trying my best to stick it out. I did find a job to apply for that I really hope I get, so we'll see. But anyway, that's not what the majority of my post is about. What I really want to talk about is the weekend. So on Friday, let's talk about that last. So yesterday, I got to hang out with some friends that I haven't seen in a while. So we went out to dinner, a really great place. It's Lebanese food, like Mediterranean Lebanese food. Really good. We got a lot of appetizers and it was really delicious and really good to catch up with some friends and see them and hang out with them and talk with them about struggles and things that we're excited about and stuff like that. So really good to catch up with them. And then Friday night was the D&D session. So it was pretty much, I had been looking forward to this for like ever, months and months. And so we almost didn't go because my husband was tired. He didn't want to go. He's like, I'm going to be older than everybody there. And I said, just go. It's going to be fun. We've been looking forward to it. And if you don't go, I'm probably not going to want to go. So let's just go. And our son decided that since he has his D&D club after school, that he's just going to stay with that one. Didn't want to go to that one, which is fine. And I think good because I don't think it would have been a very different dynamic with a teenager there. So, but we went, it was essentially getting a 0 hour session where you get to know everyone. We did character creation and kind of what stories we wanted to tell and what kind of thing we're going to do. So we're going to do what's it called? Water Deep module, which will be exciting. And then for there's 6 players, there's 6 of us, and then our DM, and we're all strangers. The only person I knew there was my husband. Uh, I'm not really used to that, but it was fun. They're all nice, and yeah, they're there to have fun and play and no drama. And we created our characters, and my character, I'm going to tell you about her. That's why we're not going to do the book, because I'm going to tell you about my character. Her name is Magery, and she is a water genasi druid. So I'm pretty excited about that. She's chaotic neutral, kind of cautious. Mother was the water genie, and then her dad was the druid. So she's got, I've got pretty much everything fleshed out for this character, except for like I just need to get some things for her backstory and then send to my DM. But it's going to be exciting. I'm pretty excited. We did like a little like test scenario at the session, which was hilarious. So essentially we're on a path and we come across this merchant cart that's being rummaged through by these 4 goblins. And so we attack these goblins and stop them. And it was really funny because we've got 2 of the characters are paladins. We've got my druid, we've got a monk, a warlock, and then my husband is a ranger. So that's kind of our makeup right now. The guy that does the warlock is hilarious, and he's done like Dungeons and Dragons before, and his his patron that gives him his warlock powers is he said Big Bird because he's a Kanku warlock. And so his patron is Big Bird. And so our DM is going to incorporate the Muppets into like our pantheon of gods and stuff, which is going to be really funny. really hilarious. So I'm interested to see how that goes. But essentially, we attacked these goblins, and like one of them just picked them up. The paladin just picked it up and threw it, and it died. And then uh, again, she wanted to throw. She wanted to kill this goblin, and so she picked up the Kanku and used it as a weapon and tossed it at him, and he killed him, and it was awesome. And then the ranger just shot it, and it was gone. And then for the for mine, I missed on my first one, but then I for my second turn, I wild shaped into an Allosaurus, which is a dinosaur, kind of like a T-Rex, and just I just picked it up in my jaws and just shook it, and that killed it. And then when we were all done, the other paladin wanted to taxidermy because so she's a paladin werewolf, and so she bit the one of the goblins that was like on 1 HP, and it turned into like a little werewolf before it died, a goblin werewolf. And so she wanted to taxiderm it, and so she persuaded the DM to taxidermy it, and so she's got this little taxidermy goblin thing that she got to add to her inventory for her character. So it's a lot of fun. It's just something fun and silly to do. And I'm really excited once the campaign gets started for real. So anyway, I'm pretty excited about it. It's going to be a lot of fun. And that's why I didn't read from the book. I also have like I'm trying to look what I'll tell you like which spells I took. So we're starting at level 3. And for cantrips, I've got Dancing Lights, Frostbite, Produce Flame, Shape Water. For level 1 spells, I've got Charm Person, Find Familiar, Speak with Animals. Familiar, that reminds me, I have a familiar, so I can summon my familiar to help with attacking. My familiar's name is Ruby. He's a frog, an old croaker specifically, and he's pretty big. And yeah, he can do a bite attack, and he's pretty neat. And so I'm excited to also use him as well. So he'll be kind of cool to use. But anyway, I wanted to also kind of show you what my character looked like, or what I'm thinking it looked like. So I'm going to share my screen real quick. Share, share. Share. Okay, just move this down here. Okay, so I'm going to show you. I thought it'd be really, so I created it on the D&D Beyond, uh, but this, you can see her. This is kind of what she looks like with the picture. She's kind of got like the dark hair. It's not exactly how I picture her, but it's, oh, by the way, I'm a Circle of the Land Druid, in case you were wondering. But she's got dark hair. She's resistant to acid. Uh, she's mostly like intelligence and wisdom based. But yeah, she's a lot of fun. Her appearance, when you look at her hair, you can't tell if it's really blue or black. It depends on the light. She wears a shimmering blue-green top and pants and has natural elements woven within her outfit, like leaves and coral. And so I also went on to this thing to create the like a mini. And this is kind of what I was thinking. Not exactly. I couldn't find the outfit that I was really thinking of. But I mean, it's got the leaves incorporated and like the water and stuff. And she's standing on some grass with some I think they're like swamp mushrooms, and Rupee's down here. I wanted Rupee a little bit bigger, but they won't let me make him any bigger unless I like pay, which I don't want to do. But the name is Magery. And the reason I did that is because like I kind of wanted something magical, druid, and then watery. So I just combined like magic and water or watery together and got Magery. So, but that's her essentially. There used to be a feature on here where I could like put like highlights in it to make it more bluish, but I couldn't find the button for that because they've updated it and I'm horrible with updates. So, but that's her in a nutshell. She can, like I said, she can wild shape, she can produce flame, she can shape water, destroy water, create water. And so I wanted to put her description into the AI generator as well to see what she would look like. And it's going to be very different, I feel, from what is already on there. Okay, well, it's not pasting like I wanted it to. So let me go back to here. I'm just gonna copy that and we'll paste it back in here. Or not. No, it's not letting me. Control C, Control V, V. Nope. Okay, fine. Fine. It wants to be a jerk. That's fine. We'll just type it in. So she has hair that you're not sure is blue or black. Depends on the light. Hair, hair that you're not sure is blue, black. Actually, you know what? Let's see if I can. Ah, there we go. All right, I was on the wrong button there. So there we go. Let's submit it and we'll see what she looks like. Okay, okay. So she's got the shimmering blue on here, which is hard to do in the other thing. So and she's kind of got the blue black hair. She's got some elements. Most of it's like the corals in the background. I'm not a huge fan of that, but the top is not bad. So this one's not bad. Let's see. This one's kind of, I'm not mad at it. I do wish there was more like on her outfit of like the coral and the leaves, not just like the shimmery blue green. Let's see if we can get one that has more on there. Oh, it's got the leaves and like a shell type thing. I love how it just has like the coral in the back. Like I don't want coral in the background. I want it like woven throughout a rope or something around her. So I might have to change the wording a little bit. That's a little bit better. It doesn't have, it's got the coral actually on it. Um, some of them look a little too mermaid for me. Oh, that's nice. I like this one a lot. It's got the coral on it and you know the leaves in our hair and I like that one a lot. I think that one's my favorite so far. Come on. But there's a piece of like random coral sticking out of her, but that one's no good. That one's anime. Anime, guys. I tell you now, freaks me out a little bit with the big eyes and I don't like anime. That one's okay. Still not my favorite. I like the other one the best, I think. So we'll do two more and then move on. See, that one's pretty good. Like she's got, yeah, I like this one too. That one's a good one. I love how it says potentially unsafe content, but then I just like submit it again and that's fine. Usually, right now, it's kind of like, see, like that's a good one too. Like the natural elements, and it's got like the different, I like that one a lot too. Much better. So yeah, she's in the forest. She's a druid. She has, you know, rupee. Since she's a water genasi, she can breathe underwater and regular air. She's can be pretty dismissive and stubborn of other people because she's pretty cautious of people that aren't, you know, forest or water dwellers. land dweller, so to speak. She speaks Common, Druid, and Primordial. So, and she is resistant to acid. She is proficient in nature, perception, history, and arcana. So I'm pretty excited to play her. I think she's going to be a lot of fun. And hopefully, she doesn't die until the very end if she has to die. But if she does die, I do have a backup character. And if that ever happens, I will go over my backup character with you guys. So let me go ahead and stop this. Okay. So anyway, that's kind of a quick update on life and my D&D session that I said I was going to tell you guys about and getting to catch up with friends. And I'm hoping that this upcoming week is just really chill and not stressful. I really don't want it to be stressful. We'll see how it goes. I was stuck in the toddler and infant rooms a good chunk of the week. Not that I don't mind the infant room because babies are great. Toddlers are a little bit more challenging. They're very dramatic. Everything is life or death. But, they're still working on their emotions, so I get that. And they're a lot easier to communicate with than adults a lot of the time. But anyway, so hopefully it's chill and things get better. And anyway, I'm probably going to be moving these to Sundays for now because I'm just too tired in the week to do like Wednesday. So look for these on Sundays now instead of Wednesdays. But I'll see you guys later and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye.